guess that would be like Alaska, the nipple state, I guess.
No.
Hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beard Brigade. I'm John Solo. This is little Lissa Gramling, and this is the Ramblin Gramling Show. How are you, Lissa?
I look a little fuzzy.
Well, maybe you should shave. I don't know. Anyways, this is the show where we go over all the new audiobook releases of the week. At the end of it, Lissa will review whatever she has read or listened to this week, if in fact she has. I haven't scrolled down enough to know. She has a bullet rating system, 1 through 5 bullets, then a bullet breaker, which means Amazon shows up and she has to get a small business loan. It's awesome.
Small business loan.
I am tired. My son was over last night. He's been over for the last 10 days straight. He got a construction job a few weeks ago he's very excited about. And now he's over using Dad's tools. And my lovely wife is helping our son paint as well. It's a whole...
How is she doing, by the way?
She seems to be all right. She's in her element right now. Currently, she's upstairs writing her book. She's been writing a book for the last few months. It's going pretty well. She also picked up an editing job, so she's doing that. And it's summertime, so she is, not this week because it's rainy and cold for some reason, but she's out playing in the yard. That's what she does.
It was chilly this morning, yeah.
Yeah, it's 51 degrees here right now.
My computer, the new laptop, mine died.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. It doesn't show me the weather. But right now it's 74.
Oh, well, that's not too awful bad. That's swimming weather.
Yeah. Seen a bunch of people do that so far.
I have not yet. Anyways, let's get into this and see what we got. Our first catch of the day is Lava, an Omegaverse sci-fi romance. The Elements Book 3 by Laura Taylor, narrated by Gabriel Danes. Then we had...
I'm going to say Babber.
Sure.
Into My Heart, Babber, who knows. By Layla Doreen, narrated by Keaton Cardigan.
Yeah, I used to wear those in high school. I was a nerd.
That was a cardigan.
Then we had Garrick, Paranormal Council Enforcers, Book 4 by Taylor Ryan, narrated by Michael Fiddle. After that, we had...
The Prodigal Son.
Prodigal.
Yeah, that too. The Good Brothers, okay, by Sarah Kate, narrated by Teddy Hamilton, Dane Anderson, and Ava Lucas.
Then we had our audio clip of the day sent in by Liam DeCosmo. Miss you, Liam. I'm going to flip over and kick back and relax.
Hey, everybody. It's your all-time favorite audiobook narrator, Liam DeCosmo.
Hey,
here
now.
to tell you about Only James's newest release, Barbarian. Now, this is part of Jericho's Boys. This is book 3 in the series, which was an offshoot of the Necessary Evils series, which I also narrated, and I always highly recommend to everybody. But what was super fun about this book is it follows Nico, it follows Malachi, both of which were super fun kind of periphery characters that now we finally get to see thrust into the limelight. And it's seriously, it's so much fun. You're going to get some of the older characters that you've come to love that will pop in as well. I don't want to spoil anything, so I want to make sure that you guys get to experience it spoiler-free from the get-go, but I guarantee you guys are going to absolutely love this, and I'm excited to hear how people respond to this book in the series, and it makes me really excited for the next one as well, which my lips are sealed. I won't say anything about it, but just know that these books just continue to build on a world that is absolutely immersive, and it is honestly a pleasure to always be able to go back in and revisit these characters and help bring them to life. So I hope you get a chance to either read it or to listen, and I'd love to hear what you think. All the best. Cheers.
Favorite narrator. Well, he is pretty damn good.
He is.
Thanks for sending that in, Liam. We do appreciate it. Congratulations on the release. It looks like fun. And
Yeah,
cool looking
I've
cover
read
too.
the Unnecessary Evils series. I started this series, but haven't gotten back to it yet. But yeah, her books are amazing.
Yeah, Olney's freaking awesome. After that, we had Velvet Vice by Nick J. Russo and Michael Furlolo. This is another edition in their audio drama series. I guess that's what you'd call it. It's a
Romantisodes.
yeah, they're sound effects. They're fantastic. Go check them out. After that, we had
Orphan Duke. The Lonely Hero Series, Book 7 by Sam E. Kramer. Narrated by Michael Furiolo.
Then we had Beneath the Indigo Sky, Unexpected Love, Book 1 by Rain Hawthorne, narrated by Michael Leslie. After that, we had
On Circus Lane, The Wright Brothers, Book 1 by Lily Morton. Narrated by Joe Leslie.
Then we had The Outlaw and the Heir, Isaiah Ranch by Romeo Alexander, narrated by Chorizo himself, Michael Dean. Then we had
His Cowboy Heart, Love in Eden, Book 2 by Sloan Kennedy, also narrated by Michael Dean.
After that, we had Uncovering the Dark, St. Lakes Book 8 by April Kelly, narrated by Simon Dornay. Then we had
The Beautiful Mess, Redemption Ridge, Book 6 by Amy Nicole Walker, narrated by Lance West.
Then we had Loving Leo, Behind the Camera series, Book 4 by Cora Rose and Nicole Dykes, narrated by Cooper North and Zane Daniels. Then we had
Protecting the Witness, Forbidden Series, Book 5 by Kimberly Knight and Rachel Lynn Adams, narrated by Tor Tom and Jameson Adams.
Then we had My Inherited House Might Be Haunted by A.J. Sherwood, narrated by Harley Chase and that guy from The Breakfast Club, Curtis Michael Holland. After that, we had
Cohesion, Chain Reactions, Book 3 by Aurora Crane, narrated by J.F. Harding.
Then we had Hurt Me Not by Davidson King, narrated by Simon Dornay and Curtis Michael Holland. Then we had
Armor of Dusk, The Graveyard Trees, Book 2, by Jess Galaxy, narrated by Matt Gray.
After that, we had Silken by Isabel Starling, narrated by Gomez Pugh. Pew pew. Then we had
Benji, The Wild Street Boys Series, Book 1 by N.R. Walker, narrated by Glenn Lloyd.
Then we had Crocodile Tears by Xanth Walter, narrated by Matt Addis. Then we had
Chokehold by Louis I can't speak. Wow. By Lee Rivers and Harley Beck, narrated by Devin Ryder and Harley Chase.
Then we had Finding Delaware, State of Us Book 1 by Bree Wiley, narrated by Emil Archer and Alexander Sindis. After that, we had
Hot Mess Express, Spruce, Texas Romance, Book 9, written and narrated by Daryl Banner.
Standing in Solidarity. That photo shoot I did a few years ago. I'm constantly sharing the photos. And anyways, in each one of the outfits and poses, I made sure to do one of these in each one, just to apparently that's what you do. After that, we had The 21-Day Boyfriend by A.S. Kelly, narrated by Ethan Maxwell. After that,
Melting Darkness, Consortium Trilogy, Book 3 by B.L. Maxwell, narrated by Guy Verzer.
I think it's Consortium.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know either. Finally, we had Buck Baxter and the Mysteries of Love. The Buck Baxter Detective Agency, Book 3 by Robin Knight, narrated by Art Brown. Finally, what we've all been waiting for, what little Lissa Gramling listened to this week. I'm going to flip this over and I won't say a thing.
Mm-hmm. The Stepdare by Riley Hart and Devin McCormick. And it's Book 3 of the oh my god, I can't remember the series.
Peach State Step Bros, Book 3.
That's it. Oh lordy, it's been a morning.
Lordy.
This was five bullets. Amazing book. Two best friends. One dares the other one to start certain things, and Okay, I'm reading my notes here. They don't make any sense. Anyway, so throughout the whole time, summer, I get is when pretty much starts. Um, they're sneaking off and doing things to each other, and they end up on a cruise with their parents, and they get told that their parents are together and are planning on getting married. So they end up fighting their feelings for each other, but end up giving in each time. Like I said, I love this book. But I feel the second book was a little bit better. I enjoyed that one a little bit more. There was plenty of sexy times to be had in this one.
Well, yeah, I realize, just because they need book sales, they're not going to call it the Ass State Step Bros Book 3. It's the Peach State, and everyone knows that the peach is symbolic of...
Well, it's also because it's in Georgia.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry, I'll be quiet now.
But Tim does an amazing job narrating this, and I'm sad to see this series end, but there's a spinoff series coming up. So I'm happy about that one, and I can't wait to get into it.
Would that be like the Nipple State Step Bros?
No, it's called Frat Around and Find Out.
I guess that would be like Alaska, the Nipple State, I guess.
No.
Anyways.
No, anyway.
Thank you for putting this together. I do appreciate it. You had to go through some extra work today because your pictures didn't save correctly, so you had to go back in and do that at the last second. I appreciate it.
New laptop, so it's a learning curve.
Thank you very. By the way, how did you kill your laptop again? I mean, was it just working was it too hot? Was it
it had been starting to get a little warm.
Yeah.
So it just finally, I guess, decided it wasn't going to be like, hey, I'm not working anymore.
Too many bullet breakers.
But thank God it did it yesterday and not today.
Yeah, well, that would have been more complicated, to say the least.
Oh, yeah.
But good job. Thank you for putting it together. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Come back next week, and we'll figure out if little Lissa's new Chromebook can keep up with her. We shall see.
Yeah, really.
See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.